Hi folks, Attorney Robert Nye here. In today's segment we want to talk about federal sentencing. And federal sentencing is not like state court. Oftentimes in state court you will know specifically what your sentence is going to be. It's normally negotiated with the district attorney's office. It's all in writing, and you know before you go to the judge exactly what's going to happen. And that's completely the opposite in the federal system, because the federal system sentencing is dictated by what's known as the United States Sentencing Guidelines, which the judge in the court is required to take a look at those statutes and consult them as they render an appropriate sentence. And there's really two main components to the sentencing guidelines, and that is the base offense level and the criminal history. The base offense level essentially is a number, and every crime under the federal statute has a specific number. And whatever crime is you're essentially plead guilty to, you're found guilty to, that number will be assigned on a chart. And now that number can go up and down depending on a lot of various different things, which I'll talk to you about in other segments. But that base offense level number is very important. And then on the bottom of the chart for sentencing guidelines is your criminal history. And obviously, the worse your criminal history is, the more points you get and the higher category you get. And essentially, when you look at the chart, you look at your base offense level and you look at your criminal history, and you meet that up on the chart, and wherever that line crosses, there's usually a range. And that range is usually a span of months, from ranging to, let's say, 23 months to 36 months. And that's what the judge needs to consider as when they come to sentence you. Now, there's times when the judge will sentence you above that range. There's times that would allow the judge to sentence you below the range. But oftentimes, you will be sentenced probably somewhere within that range, depending on the facts of your case. So I hope this explains the federal sentencing guidelines a little bit better for you. Watch my other segments as I talk more about federal practice. Thank you.